How's it going, everybody? Welcome in for another Legacy stream. Today I wanted to try something new, something we didn't have before, so we're going to try out a little bit of Maverick today. So a couple things about this deck that's really interesting is the lands really are just kind of all over the place. We have one Caracas and one Gaia's Cradle, so the ability to go wide, we really can utilize Green Sun Zenith for its full potential and get something like Titania into play. And then we also have the Dark Depths Thespian Stage Merit Lage Kill, which is all fetchable by Knight of the Reliquary. And then we've got a Ramanep Excavator to utilize all the lands a little better. So, let's see. The one of Dryad Arbor to fetch up, and then which is also good with Green Sun Zenith, but something else that's a little different about this version of the deck is that it's only running 3 Deathrite Shaman, and then it's playing one Noble and 1 Birds. The reason for this is if people are able to shut off Deathrite Shaman, the deck doesn't just completely die. We still have a couple other Mana Dork type creatures. And then we also have kind of a package to be able to protect our own things and ruin things like Storm. Kind of a main deck option to be like, hey, you can't do this. So I'm kind of excited to play this deck. I haven't gotten to play it yet. I've seen it be played a lot, and I've played against it a lot. But today we're going to give it a shot. This is like kind of a pet card for me ever since it came out. So I'm excited to get this going as well. But yeah, let's jump in. So what we got going today. Maverick. Yeah, so there are a lot of different lines to take with a deck like this, such as like what lands are we fetching up at what time. Not to mention you have like the small package of creatures that you have in Death and Taxes, so it can also kind of play this like hate you out like turn 2 Thalia type game plan. And Mother of Ruins can just protect things. Alright. We won the die roll. Sweet. Okay. So we've got a Verdant Catacombs. Thank goodness a legacy stream with a competent pilot. I don't know about that. We're gonna find out though. All right, so this Grand Sun Zenith is probably gonna go get us a Dryad Arbor so that we can get in Knight of the Reliquary on turn 2. But this is a keepable hand. I'm on hard mode. We'll see. Why? Because I'm not playing blue cards. Oh, you mean I'm playing Miracles? Okay. Why did you just know? Did you just know the name? Oh, you watched this opponent on last stream? Okay, that makes sense. Script Ranger is good in this matchup, but like neither the Reliquary is like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard card to stick. I'm tempted to just Wasteland and see if I can get value, like Wasteland and play Script Ranger. It might actually be correct to do so, just because we know that we're going to be able to cast Nether Reliquary no matter what. And getting this down on turn 2 really isn't all that great against a deck like this. Yeah, I don't have to play Scrib Ranger. I'm just like, the only thing is like, if they can keep Terminus going, attack with Arbor in Wasteland. Why wouldn't I play Scrib Ranger? Why would I attack? You just don't want them to get extra value? Off of like a Terminus? Like, I want to Wasteland them, that's for sure. But I was definitely thinking to Scrib Ranger. What's your reasoning, Fox? They'll get tired of Arbor after like 3 hits. Alright, alright. Sure, I'll take your line. That's fine. I'm definitely not experienced with this deck, although the strategy is something that I've played. Or this kind of a strategy I've played. The fact that they didn't lead with a basic is like the biggest reason that I want to Wasteland though. We're here to nickel and dime them. I mean, I do love doing that against Miracles, so. So you still recommend not playing the Scrib Ranger this turn? Oh, okay. So you think that you think that I should I should play Night of the Reliquary this turn. And then continue with the little beats. Well, resolved. Yeah, I would definitely expect, like, I would have expected a Swords to Plowshares, but it is kind of funny though, because like the Dryad Arbor is super obnoxious for them, because they want to be able to Terminus, but they keep putting Dryad Arbor on the bottom of the deck, and I can just fetch it out again. So this turn I'm absolutely playing Raminep Excavator in Wastelanding. Yeah. Just like we drew it up. Yeah. This isn't a deck that I typically get to Wasteland them out, but we're leaving them on a plains. And we hit for one? No, we can't hit for one. Because Remenep Excavator costs 3. So playing Wasteland from our graveyard will be our land for the turn. So I can't hit for one this turn. But that one damage isn't like the most important thing this turn anyway, so. Well, that shows us something, right? What'd they pitch? A counterspell? That one damage, it's the most important thing. Yeah, well. There's that search for Azcanta. Okay. Alright, double knight. Let's charges fully at 3 damage. I like it. Having to force that early really does hurt them though. Search for Azcanta is amazing in their deck, but I don't think it's a worry yet. They seem to be finding their lands just fine. Go, little Dryad Arbor. Go all the way. 16 more turns, guys. 16. We're almost there. They've only got 2 cards left in hand. I'm sure they're good cards, but I can't imagine that well, they definitely need cantrips. We haven't seen, they pondered on turn 1, but we haven't seen one since. Ooh. So what happens when Dryad Arbor's like a real threat? Just cut their clock in half. Let's take a Bayou. You're saying this turn just play both Knight of the Reliquary and Scrib Ranger? And that way if they do Terminus, then I can just return the Dryad Arbor to my hand. Play Knight only. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Your thought is just continue to get in little points of damage and not die to Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. They either have another one, or they've got a Snapcaster Mage. They've got a lot of copies in their deck that can do so. Okay. So this, if they put this in the graveyard, this will be a flip Descanta. They kept it on top, and then they fetched. Interesting. Oh, you wanted to see Knight played there? Oh, you were just saying play Knight and then flash in Scrib Ranger end of turn. Okay. Play nothing and hit for 2? So why are we playing nothing here? Isn't Miracles fun? Because like my instinct is to run out the Knight of the Reliquary. I mean it was my instinct last turn too. I thought you were saying something else. You've lost our... Well, if we've lost our window, we've lost our window. Like, I'm going to play Knight of Reliquary this turn. Well, then make him Terminus. I'm okay with making him Terminus this turn. We bring back our Dryad Arbor, and then we still have 3 creatures. Well, they... Okay, you just wanted them to take up the turn to handle the Knight. So at this point, I should return the Dryad Arbor, right? I think I'm going to. Bounce the Arbor. He's not done dealing damage. He has more to do. All right, now we're starting to see the cantrips. That's bad. Hey, how's it going, Mike? Silly Mike, my name's spelled differently. It's on your screen. You can do this. You can read. All right. That's okay. They both say the same thing. It's not a big deal. Yes, Jorgensen, I'm not playing Jund. Nor do we have Jund on MTGO. So I don't really have an option. As it turns out, the cards that we need for Jund are like pretty pricey. We're gonna need a couple more subscribers to build that deck. And I don't think most people in chat like me to be playing it, so it's probably just never happening. Alright, activating against Kanta. Yes, Arbor is still our win con. I know. What need is there for Jund when you have better Jund? I think there's still a need. I mean, better Jund is like a pretty good deck, right? But what about just Jund? Hey, how's it going, Kennedy? Okay, so this is probably getting Swords or Terminus, but I'm still going to attack the Jace. So I think I'll start with that. Oh, you think I should have waited? I hardly think that's the punt. I mean, we knew we were going to get Terminus anyway. You wanted me to attack with Noble Hierarch? We'll get there. Hey, look, guys. Found it. Alright, so I'm just going to attack 2 at Jace and 1 at his face. Hey, thanks for the sub, Kennedy. Appreciate it. Alright. Let's do... You're just calling all the shots. You know what the opponent has. I'm fine with this. Like we have a different win con online now. Not only that, but we can Thespian stage as Kanta. Look at that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so he'll Swords the Kasali Pride Mage. That's fine. Alright, they found a Force of Will. Seems good. And then as long as they have another Snapcaster or another Swords, they should be able to do this. It's the sound people make when they're drowning in Azcanta. Sure. So either way, I mean, now they just need another one to be able to deal with this, which it wouldn't surprise me if they had. Oh yeah, we're all in on Merit Lage. I know. I've not played this game all that well. Activate Azcanta, trying to find the thing. They find and entreat the angels. Entreat the Angels will keep him alive for plenty long. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we can go to the next game. All right. Bringing in the needles. I don't hate surgical extraction in this matchup. Mostly because if I can get rid of swords or if I can get rid of terminus, it makes my creatures so hard. Yeah, I know we misplayed the knight. I made a couple misplays in that game, but what can you do? I'm gonna bring in the surgicals just because I really do want to get rid of their removal and their way to keep it going. Sigarda's pretty useless. Zealous Persecution is useless. Corrosive Grip, we haven't seen Soothsaying or Counterbalance. Otherwise, this would be fine. I don't think any of these are all that great. I mean, I could bring in Council's Judgment and just have it versus Jace. Just a way to get Jace off of the board, but... Okay, let's see what we're boarding out. We definitely don't need Jitte. It's fine, but we're going to keep the sword. I like most of these. You don't hate Sigarda over Knight of the Reliquary? It can still just be countered, though. I think I'd rather have a 3-drop that's super threatening than a 5-drop that's super threatening. Oh yeah, we should set out depths. You're right. There it is. Yeah, I don't hate stage. I don't hate stage at all. Not only that, if we have like a birds or a noble hierarch, we could take as Kanta, which would be kind of funny. We don't have a whole lot to hit with it, but still, we can hit a Green Sun Zenith or a Pithing Needle. I know, right? I know. That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, well, at least we've got some dorks that can do it, right? But I'm gonna shave on a couple Swords to Plowshares. I don't want to get rid of these completely. You think a what is Corrosive Grip coming in against? Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, we're not boarding at all, guys. I never look at the clock. Oh, this is a great hand. Oh, for Azcanta? Yeah, yeah. Well, we didn't get to board because we're not smart. So, well, I'm not smart. You guys are just fine. I think I'll play the Dryad Arbor this turn. I do love the whole attack all the time thing. I would love for them. I'd laugh so hard if they just swords this. They're like, get it out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Resolve Teague after the never attack with Teague. Okay. Oh man. Okay. I mean, we could attack with Teague as long as we could swords to get rid of the Snapcaster. But I guess if they have a counter, then that matters. Yeah, maybe it is wise to bring in K Command. I mean, we're probably not winning this game either, but still. I'm going to need to practice with this deck a lot. Resolve Teague only after. That's awesome. We just need to find the surgical that we didn't board in. Because I ran out of time. Because I'm super smart. Thalia has no text. Yeah, Kennedy, I actually have a print of this art on it's in my room right now. I just need to hang it up. Yeah, it does allow us to kill yeah, they just tapped out for it. They can't force because of Thalia. And we're still losing? Oh, yeah. We're doing great. What are you talking about? Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite arts on cards. Not only that, but Steve Argyle, the artist for this card, he lives in Utah. He lives in Bountiful. Not that keeping them... Well, this is going to prevent them from... I probably shouldn't have played that. Dang it. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Because... Yeah, I know. I did it wrong. I should not have shown that. For sure. Take my bits. Jeez, you missed the cup on every single one on that one. Oh, and I meant to play Teague. Wow, I should pay less attention to chat and actually click on the right cards. I know, Fox, I know. This has flash. I don't need to play it right now. Playing Teague is game over. Well, they... I guess they can't terminus. They're going to use their swords now, which I feel pretty okay about. Doesn't really matter to me which one this hits. I know, Fox, but here's the thing. We didn't board. I ran out of time and I didn't sideboard. So there are no surgicals in my deck right now. Yeah, I know we're dead. I'm very aware. You know what's funny though? My record with Jund against Miracles, I've actually beaten. You've watched Josh in our store. I've actually beaten him more than he's beaten me. I usually play against this deck really well, but paying attention to chat is not helping. Interesting. Your best creature is an instant? So the fact that they bounced Teague just makes me think that they're going to Terminus. That might be obvious to some, but maybe not to others. I'm just going to attack both into Jace, try to get rid of that. Because throwing another Snapcaster's not going to do a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Jun's pretty good. Jun's really, really good against fair decks. Really, really good against fair decks. Yeah, so this will be a Terminus. Which is pretty okay happening. Is Stoneblade the king of fair decks? Not necessarily, no. Stoneblade's a good deck, but it is not as good as a lot. Stoneblade's good at losing to K-Command. Yep. So they have no cards, and they have a Jace and a Search. That's coming from a Dreadnought pilot. Exactly. So they know what's in my hand. I imagine they'll be able to answer it pretty well. Because if they answer this, then Birds is just a dead card on the board. Well, I'm definitely casting this first, 100%. And then I just get to attack Jace for 1. Yeah, so they're gonna Swords it, which is kind of funny. And then I'm not going to attack. We get to Wasteland as Kanta. They'll get 1 activation. No, exactly. We can't compete with that. And there's a reason I played Jund over this deck in paper. I like this deck a lot. I think it's really cool, but I don't think it's better. It has a lot of utility though. Yep, so they get to predict probably a land or something bad that they don't need. A Ponder. And they draw 2, and now they have like 100 cards in hand. Yeah. It was definitely my fault that we lost this match, like no question. I could have played a lot better. It doesn't really have lines of play until you have Scrib Ranger. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, awesome, Gavin. I'll see you. I'll see you at the store. I'll be there in 3 hours. So. Well, I mean, this just screams Snapcaster, get rid of birds, but we don't really have another line. So I attack them. That way swords can deal the 2 damage to Jace. Okay, they just have a disenchant. That's like even better for them. Okay. And hopefully we can get a couple wastelands off, or I don't even know what Raminap Excavator is doing at this point. You did it, opponent. You beat the sick man of Legacy. You did that thing you did. Congrats. Alright, let's be done with this match. It was over a little while ago, but it's fine. Let's see if we can... Let's see if Kyre can play a little bit better. I appreciate the Fox coaching, but probably try to pay a little more attention to the match myself. Okay. Let's not play against Miracles, shall we? It was actually funny. We did a standard stream the other day with kind of like a brew, and all 3 of the rounds that we played with it, we played against blue-white. So like this round playing against that was just like, oh my. Yeah, I made one mistake. You're right. And it ended up costing me later in the game. I did a fine job at like trying to fix it, but they were ruining everything. Silly Miracles. Yeah, thanks, Fox. I appreciate it. I'll tell you what though, it really is crazy because up until I started working for Paragon and like streaming for them, I only played Paper Magic, and it is like a new experience trying to play online. Yeah, I'm not keeping this. Ah, Depths, you're killing me. Sure. I'll keep that on top. It's a little something. It's a little something. But yeah, like playing MTGO is like, it really does feel different. Not to mention like playing decks that I'm not used to. Yeah, there's a lot of like issues with MTGO for sure, but it'll probably take me a couple months of like playing this daily, which I have been. Oh, are we seriously playing against Miracles again? Because this hand is crap against Miracles. Not only that, but D&T? They have Flooded Strands in D&T? Well, I guess they could. I don't think this is D&T. Just swords into Ponder. Yeah, this is Miracles. Oh, I love this plains. Got another swords. All right, and there's a Tundra. Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. So this is a stone. This is a Stoneforge mistake. That was the only other deck I could have put them on. The fact that they like started off with swords into ponder. I mean, I guess it can be multiple decks, but the only other blue-white base deck is this one. Which, I mean, our hand is awful against this too. But we haven't seen another color yet. This might just be straight up blue-white Stoneforge. You'd probably hate my choice then. See, now we just have to play to the board and like keep them from attacking. This is really awkward, but having the Thespian stage is really strong because this deck does not have great answers to depths. Or to Merit Lage. So tell me something about myself then, Fox. My favorite lands are Portal 3 Kingdom lands, white border. What kind of a person am I? I want to know. Yeah, this one. See? That one. Oh wait, come back. This land. That's P3K. I mean, this land isn't P3K, but you know what I mean. WB, I don't know what that means. It was like a dual deck. It was like they're like dual deck ones, I want to say. Or like some of them are. Alright, we're just going to die to Battle Skull this game. Yeah, actually, HC Fox, that is like 100% me. You're right. You got me. I like fetching quickly. That way I'm finding things off, you know, I'm finding white border cards in my deck. My basics and my duels are the only white borders, right? And then, but they're also classy. I like them. I like them a lot. The ones I have in my gen deck now, though, they're not those because I put all of my P3K lands into my cube. Because I like my cube more than I like my gen deck. But don't tell my gen deck that. It gets jealous. Okay. I could... Like, part of me wants to concede, and part of me wants to, like, see if I can draw depths in the next 2 turns. Usually seen in Storm. They like their white borders in Storm. Ah, true name. And the beats don't stop. So let's thin out our deck. Not that it's doing out a ton. Not that it's doing a lot, but let's grab it by you. So I'm gonna give this game one more draw step. I have noticed that. I have noticed that a lot of D&T players love these planes. But it doesn't mean it's only D&T players that like it, obviously. Case in point. I guess they could still be a D&D player, huh? You only get a pass because you're mono white. Oh, jeez. Alright. I'm going to take this last hit. I'm probably not going to take another one. Maybe I probably should have blocked this. That way Jite doesn't get just a massive amount of value. Because now this probably doesn't really... I probably only get one block instead of two. Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, let's sideboard like actually somewhat quickly this time. I like Pithing Needle, mostly because it can shut off equipment. Also, this deck, the blue-white version, tends to run Jace. I like Crossing Grip a lot. I like Toxic Deluge a ton. Actually, Blessed Alliance is not a bad card. It makes them sacrifice a creature. There's not a lot of ways that you can deal with True Name Nemesis, and this might be a fine card to bring in. And then Cancels Judgment. I mean, it's fine. It can get rid of. It's kind of the same thing. It's like, how are we going to deal with True Name Nemesis? But let's take out the Ooze. Let's take out. Teague does not do a whole lot in this matchup at all. I like Umezawa's Jite. I like Qasali Pride Mage a lot. I like Abrupt Decay. I like Sylvan Library quite a bit as well. They do have these like fast draws that they can just like kill quickly with, but you don't hate Aethersworn Canonist versus this deck. They do have like a lot of cantrips and stuff, but I mean, what am I taking out though, Fox? Give me a list of cards real quick, because I probably don't need Titania. Because I still need to take out 4 more cards plus Aethersworn Canonist, and I have a minute. So tell me what I think. Tell me what you think I should take out, because I'm curious. Titania does seem fine, but like I need 4 more cards, right? Like what am I taking out? If I keep that, I need to cut 5 more cards. I could cut the library, but maybe it's just like a mana dork or something. Safekeeper out. Minus Athalia. Oh, okay. And then oh, I need to hurry. Let's just cut on that and that. I'm gonna submit it like this. It's better. Yeah, I cut a white card or two. I just needed to actually be able to board. 2 minutes is not enough time for me. I'm trying to figure out what's bad in the matchup. Okay, so we've got a Pithing Needle, we've got a Mom on 1. We've in fact, yeah, and then Night of the Reliquary. This is a much better hand. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna threaten. Let's grab our planes. Jeez, it shows up so small. Alright, they have the swords again. Yeah, I'll needle what beats me. No worries. This isn't coming down anytime soon. Oh, that's a sweet draw. Cool. Gives us something to do on turn 2, and if they don't just have, like, a creature, then this can shut them off with cantrips this next turn. Yeah, they just go to their own step. So I feel like they would play a Stoneforge. Yeah, I think they would have played a Stoneforge if they had one. So Night of the Reliquary is you like Arbor? No, I'm gonna put more pressure on him. I mean, either play seems okay, but I want to keep them on the reactive plan for a minute. So I'm gonna keep this back. No, we do not have a maze in this deck. It's something that I toyed with because I spent like, I don't know, like 2 hours before like 2 hours before I started the stream. I was trying to put this deck together. It's something I toyed with, but I figured just keep the lands and play this deck kind of stock the first time, and then as I continue to play it, I can make it a little better. I mean, I could play the Deathrite Shaman there as well, but okay, yeah, I just want them to like answer me, you know, like do something. Okay, so let's look at the sideboard again. I have another 3 minutes. See, like this is a card I actually think could be really strong. They can't swords it. The game doesn't typically end like right off the bat. I mean, what 5-drop do I want to have, right? It's gonna be one of the two, and then I'm just gonna keep Ooze because Ooze can get big enough that that they have an issue. But maybe Blessed Alliance is like too cute. Like I already have Toxic Deluge, and I have a couple other answers too. Like maybe it's, or you know what? No, let's keep these and like cut down on a swords. Because like Blessed Alliance is better removal than swords in this matchup. It's a proactive deluge. Yeah, it puts them on a clock like really, really quickly, and they don't have anything to answer in their deck. They have, do they play Supreme Verdicts? Because you said this is Verdict, but do they actually play? Because both of these are weak to Verdict, but this one's also weak to Swords. I think I'm gonna keep Sigarda. Let's try Sigarda in this one, and then they have so many cantrips, I don't want to cut Thalia down further than 2. They play 2 Verdict. Okay. I'm going to cut a Swords to Plowshares. Like, I want most of my cards to be creatures, right? Like, we're trying to be a proactive deck and, like, I don't know, use Green Sun Zenith and things like that. Might cut a Deathrite Shaman. I mean, I could. Do you think I'd cut, oh, for Titania? All right, you've got me. You've got me. That sounds fun. Like, I love this card, so, like, I really just want to play it. I think this looks great. Let's give it a shot. All right. We've got 2 lands, we've got our Scrib Ranger, we've got a Stoneforge, a Thalia. This hand looks fantastic. Whoa. And look, guys, something that they have to answer on turn 1. That was a sweet draw. No white source, no kill. I know they don't have a wasteland. That's the only card I was worried about too. Like I looked at the hand and I was like, okay, Well, if we can avoid Wasteland, then we're going to do really well this game. So I'm going to hide our green source for a sec, just on the off chance a Wasteland actually does get played. But I think I just want to play Thalia. Yeah. Because I can protect Thalia with Mother of Ruins. I can also protect Thalia with Karakas. That and this counterspell just does not even phase me. It's like, okay. Yeah, incentivize removal on a card we don't care about. Exactly. All right, so this is rough. We did bring in the grip, but this isn't exactly Wasteland. Yeah, this is fine. We have Scrib Ranger. All we need to do is just draw one more land, and then Scrib Ranger just goes off, right? I mean, if I can get to 3 lands, I can just Cancels Judgment this. But land draws are, like, super important right now. Jeez, did they just, like, turn into a Miracles deck? I mean, I can start attacking with Mom. She's not doing a ton. That's fine. But without some land draws, we're definitely going to lose this game. Keep them from plowing Scrib. Well, doesn't Mother of Ruins... Yeah, the turn I play Scrib Ranger, I'm obviously not attacking with Mother of Ruins. But like I said, we're going to need to find more land, which this deck has a lot. This deck has a lot of land. Sure. I can Pithing Needle as Kanta once it flips. That's an option. But still just passing. Not looking all too great. Oh yeah, until I can get a Scrib Ranger down on the board. 100%. Alright, we got a discard. I know, we need Forest bad. And this is the downside of playing a deck that can't cantrip, right? "24 lands and we can't seem to find a 4th. It's turn 7, haven't seen the next land. Because at this point, like... Right, exactly. At this point, we're going to need multiple things to kill True Name Nemesis once they find it. And that's why I can't get rid of these. Stoneforge Mystic's one of the ways that I get back into this game, like, very, very quickly. I mean, obviously Scrib Ranger's priority number 1. But I kind of don't want to get rid of this because this is the way that we get back in. I'd probably discard Pithing Needle next. In fact, I probably should have done it that turn. I don't know. We can't kill this right now. Even if I didn't discard the swords, we're not killing this. That's why I discarded it. Oh, that is so annoying. I don't think I'm supposed to Green Sun, guys. Because all I would do is Green Sun for a Dryad Arbor, and then instead of having a forest that they can... No, I save this. I save this to do it once the Scrib Ranger's in play. Right? Because if they do just have the swords straight up, then I'm in a worse position than I am in now. Yeah, I can't play it. Or if they counter it. Either way. All right. Yeah, I know. We've seen 3 lands in like, what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spells because they swords to Mom. 11 spells, 3 lands. We should be hitting lands pretty soon, or at least I'd hope so. It's kind of surprising that we're even like looking mediocre in this game. I mean, we're definitely behind, but this game's not 100% lost yet. Where's my Maelstrom Pulse? Yeah, that they just play another back to basics. Yeah, it is a good sign. Yeah, they would, if they had a Force of Will, they would keep it, no question about it. The second one's a super weird thing to play. Alright, Fox, what am I discarding? Ramanap Excavator? Oh, I think we've lost 2. Normally, like, playing this high of a land count, every time I've been back to basics with this high of a land count, I'm able to, like, at least show up to the game a little bit afterwards. This has been pretty unfortunate. Because now Scrib Ranger's, like, 100% not resolving. It's uncounterable? What do you mean? Does it actually say that? Like the protection from blue matters as a spell? And now they play Umezawa Shite? Alright. I've seen enough, guys. So far, we've had a massive amount of not lucky draws. You always think it's uncounterable for some reason? I'm like, I know it has pro blue, but uncounterable? I don't think so. That'd be nice. All right, we're 0-2. Let's find a person. Let's find a person who's having some not lucky draws like myself. Skylasher. Stupid Skylasher. Card's incredible. 2 mana 2/2. Flash can't be countered. Pro blue. It's basically just like a busted version of whatever just got printed in standard in Ixalan. All right. Let's see if we can bounce back. Ooh. Okay. I like this hand. Yeah, I like this hand a lot. It is weak to getting wastelanded. Well, actually, no, it's really not. Yeah, easy keep. Watch, they're just gonna like storm us on turn 2. No, don't do it. I was kidding. Yeah, I grabbed basic forest. Okay. Okay, it's a Delver. I was gonna say, I was kidding. Don't really. Yeah, we're not losing to Stifle. Ugh. Don't daze me. Don't do it. Force it if you must. Don't daze me. Guys, I have a confession. This deck just makes me want to play Jund. Jund just does all the things that this deck doesn't do, like kill things. I should update my record, huh? That's right, opponent. We're on Shardless. You saved that daze. You need it. Okay. Delver number 2 and an attack. Yeah, they've got a pretty good start. I think they would have dazed this if they had it, though. I think they were debating over a force or not. Not a daze. Because I think daze would have been an easy decision. Which definitely makes me think that this is getting... Wasteland into please tell me we have a tabernacle. What do you think here, Fox? Do we Sylvan Safekeeper and Stoneforge, or do we play Knight of the Reliquary? Because I'm kind of leaning the Stoneforge Mystic way. In fact, we don't have Batterskull in our deck. I just grabbed Jitte. I don't mind if he dazes this, so okay. Please, no Tombstalker. Don't be that guy. They're a little ways off a Tombstalker. Alright, him me. Sure. They missed Jitte, and we can get that Wasteland back with Ramanap. And they didn't flip this Delver. That's a good sign. Land. Give me a land. It's not a land. Yeah, Wasteland will work. So they did miss this last land drop, but I don't think I want to Wasteland right now. I think I want to activate Stoneforge and get this Umazow's Jitte onto Sylvan Safekeeper and just swing. Like, I really need to deal with these threats, and this seems to be the best way to do it. Attack with Rade. Alright. That's what I'm thinking. Ride the spider to victory. Let's cheat this thing into play. Let's equip. Attack with the thing. And I do plan to just main phase kill this. Oh, wow, really? Oh, thanks. Guys, did you guys just see that? They blocked. They blocked, guys. They blocked. See? Easy. I didn't even have to think about it. Now I just get to start wastelanding them out of the game. This is fantastic. No Tombstalker. Settle down, Fox. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I don't get to wasteland them out of the game. I mean, I get to wasteland one thing. The question is, do I make Thespian Stage a wasteland? Okay. Let's grab a green-white land. Yeah. Definitely equipping. Ugh. Stretch. Alright. Oh, I should have grabbed black. Yeah, I should have grabbed black with this, not white. I mean, it's probably better in the long run to have white, but I probably should have grabbed black for Deathrite Shaman. That way I can start getting rid of stuff. Yeah, no drain's fine, but that is not what I meant to do. All right. You think I eat for life now? I mean, I can. Waste timing off. Perhaps. You think I should have waited? Okay. So this can get Dryad Arbor. There's not really anything else that I need to be getting at the moment. Oh no, I want a black source. Duh. I was just barely saying how I wanted a black source. We're getting a black source, guys. I don't need to have Yeah, okay. That makes sense. But why would I do that when I could go get a Bayou? I can make it a copy of the Bayou. Alright, they're finding some lands, but they don't really have that much left. Oh, except for a 4-5. A 4-5 seems pretty good. I know. This still dies to Stoneforge attacking. Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh, I forgot the drain. Dang it. Kyra, come on. I think I will attack with the Stoneforge. A trade here seems just fine for me, especially where I've drawn Sylvan Library. I know I missed the drain. I know I missed the drain. It matters. It matters a lot. Yep, that's fine. Another Tarmogoyf? Alright. Oh my goodness. I did not... Oh, I thought I hit it on their main. That's the second time I missed my drain. I am so good at this. Well, definitely taking this card. I'm putting the Teague and the Wasteland back. I am not missing my drain this time, guys. I'm serious. Oh, and equip Umezawa's Jitte? Alright. It's better than the drain? Yeah, it probably is. Oh, that's right. I need to activate the Deathray Shaman first. Loses to Decay, but we've missed 2 drains. Because Kyra's a genius. And they just scoop it up. Okay, cool. All right, didn't get punished. Didn't get punished on my misses. On my bad plays. Argoif is bigger. All right. Things against this deck. I like Blessed Alliance. So they start off on the aggressive almost every game. Getting Jitte into play is really important, but we also know that they have Goyfs, and I would assume they have Gurmag Anglers. So being able to kill something big like this and being able to gain life, both of those are effects that we want. Like, Deluge can get rid of big creatures, but it really isn't all that great. Like, taking that much life isn't something we always have the luxury of doing. So I'm going to take Council's Judgment just because it's kind of an all-around removal spell. I like this against the Young Pyromancer versions, but we know we're not playing against that. Just these and CJ. Who's CJ? Okay, so this is a matchup I don't like Titania in. It does close out the game. Well, I guess it blocks all their creatures really well too. I like Thalia a lot. I even like Ooze. Oh, Council Judgment. Okay. Yeah, so what are the 3 cards that we're cutting? I like the Mana Dorks a ton. I probably don't need Sylvan Safekeeper. They're already putting enough pressure on our lands. Maybe not Ramanep Excavator either. -1 Noble. Alright, I'll trust you. And -1 Teague. That seems fine. Yeah, Ramanep can be really good. I mean, a lot of the cards that we have can be really great. But, yeah, Teague is kind of an obvious one. I just kind of looked over it. Alright, so a couple things I like about this hand. First off, Mother of Ruins is a great card. Second off, we have removal to deal with their first threat. Third off, they really don't have a lot of lands, so Wasteland's really good as well, but we also get the Dryad Arbor off of the Green Sun Zenith. And the fact that we have a basic and we can search for another basic, this hand is really, really good. The only kind of off-putting thing is the Titania. And they're mulliganing. Yeah, run Mom. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. Brian, you're in the places. You're watching the stream. I'm proud of you. So guys, Brian is playing in the World Tournament for L5R right now. And Brian, where are you? You're in Memphis? Is that what? Okay, so they don't have a turn 1 play, which makes me feel great. I think Brian's in Memphis. I can't actually remember what city. Okay. They get rid of his swords. They get rid of the Windswept Heath. Since we found the Verdant Catacombs, that's just fine. So, I am gonna Green Sun Zenith. I'm gonna Green Sun Zenith for the Arbor though. I really don't want to get dazed. Like, I do not want this to get dazed. We need to push towards. Oh, you want to save for 2? What is saving? What are you trying to get on 2? I mean, I'll trust you, Fox, but we can play it this next turn to get Scoos. Yeah, Scoos is good. This is really good. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's a good line, and if they and that's something I'd feel really good about them force of willing as well. You don't like dying to Tombstalker? Yeah, I mean who does? But they have no they had no cantrip turn 1. Turn 2 him, and it looks like they're doing nothing this turn. Look, now I can start attacking with Mother of Runes. This is amazing. Alright. Let's grab a Bayou. Alright. Like, we can just leave our moms. Yeah, it resolves. I have a feeling their hands just nothing. I don't know what they would even have. Yeah, like no deluge. But I'm gonna wasteland this next turn. Or do I just hold out for Titania? Because I think I want to wasteland. I need more green mana on the field. Yeah, that's fine. How important is this Deathrite Shaman, though? I mean, I'm going to just get rid of this... Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Fox. Just attack with Scoos, eat their him, and keep them off of delving. And like if they play a Tarmogoyf, then like who cares? We have Mother of Runes and Scavenging Ooze to protect all day. And then next turn we can play a Titania if we really want. We could probably even wait another... Oh, I didn't attack. Whoops. I thought I was clicking to attack, and then it's like, what are you targeting? I'm like, oh. That happens. Alright, I missed out on 2 points of damage. And anytime they try to Deathrite one of my lands, I just get to Scoos it. No mana for you. In fact, I probably just want to use this mana and get rid of another... I think I am just gonna get rid of another land. We'll just wasteland now. And just continue to keep him off of lands, but this time I'm actually going to attack because I'm a good Magic player. I probably could attack with the Mother of Runes too. He has like no lands. I probably will next turn. Especially if he keeps trying to tap his Deathrite Shaman main phase. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna leave mana up. I'm always gonna leave mana up, even when I go to Titania. This way, like next turn, if Dryad Arbor doesn't die, I can play Titania, Verdant Catacombs, and I still have another mana to get rid of the Verdant Catacombs. But now I can't attack. Well, I guess I could give like pro green to this and attack. Oh yeah. No, I just okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I just attack, and if they double block, I can just pro green it. I'm a genius. Cool. This next turn could be so much fun, though. I really want to get Titania going. Next turn, we YOLO Arbor attack. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. Maybe I do save this for if they do Deluge, though. Yeah, I probably will save it. YOLO Arbor attack? We're not YOLO Arbor attacking. Come on, Fox. Wait, you're saying like let the yeah they're gonna deluge eventually, like they're gonna get something going. All right. Let the Dryad, like, let them block the Dryad Arbor and let it die so that we can get rid of it with Scavenging Ooze. This is a stupid play. So I'm doing this during my main phase so that this is how you win with Arbor Elf. We get 1+1/+1 counter on it. Oh, this is beautiful. Their EOT? I guess. Oh, that way if they draw a fetch land. Okay, I understand. My bad, and I should feel bad. Yeah. You got me. Hey, look, guys. This is a 2/2, which, surprisingly enough, on this board looks fantastic. I'm probably going to play it. Definitely not cracking this Verdant Catacombs anytime soon. Yeah. Just playing the fetch. Awesome. I'm like super curious what their hand was. They just got 8 cards chilling there. All right. Here we come. We're coming back. Real quick though, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I will be just a moment. Where's my? I'll just leave it on this. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, let's do this. Brad Maxwell's undefeated. I mean, that's actually not too surprising to me, Wes. My experience with playing Brad Maxwell, I've lost to him in the finals of 2 different tournaments. He's kind of my nemesis. I can never seem to beat him. he's a really good player. You're glad I didn't lose? Yeah. Oh, get lost. No, I'm not lost. I mean, the bathroom's like literally across the hall. It's so far away. All right. Let's play some more Legacy. Update my record? Yes, that is a thing I should do, isn't it? Look at that. We're not winless. We can beat Delver. The deck's too easy to pilot. It does kind of play itself in a way. But I still think there's a lot of decisions that have to do with your knowledge of the matchup. Well, I like this hand a lot. Yeah, I like this hand a lot. Okay. So we've already got Sword. Stoneforge Mystic can get us our Jitte. So we'll have both of our equipments if this resolves. And then we have a turn 1 Hierarch. We have removal. Sounds good. Then you'd get bored and there'd be no New Year's in Utah? What are you talking about? What am I missing? Our New Year's event is going to be insane. I'm so excited. It's like literally the best thing you could ever want. Like, we have a 1K Legacy event into a 24-hour stream that, like, pretty much anybody that's been playing Legacy already is going to be able to, like, jump in and be a part of. What more could you want, right? Yeah, December 30th, 1K. New Year's hype. I know, I'm so excited. It's November, guys. Just another year and a half. Just another year and a half until we get there. Or is it 1 million years? I can never remember. Alright, Cloud Post. You're a professional surfer of couches. You mentioned that last time. Do you know if did Brian said that you're gonna be at my house, Fox? Because that's the impression I was kind of given. This is gonna look super awkward. Getting Jitte against a turn 1 Cloud Post, but it's what we have, so let's get it. It's like, ha, got Jitte against you, fool. Yeah, I can open up my house to people. So, and I only live like, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes away. It's a pretty close drive. Definitely okay with people staying here. In fact, I've only been living in this house for like, I think like 2 weeks-ish now. I love it. It is so nice. Like having a house where like your 2 roommates are just people who play Magic. It is so much fun. Voltaic key? What is going on? What is going on? Is this the whole like Grim Monolith plan? We playing all the Drawsies? Alright, that Stoneforge Mystic is very close to a dead draw. I wish we had a Wasteland so bad. This Ramanap, yeah, Monolith and Dynamo. Yeah. I wish we had a Wasteland. That's all I'm saying. I know. Like having Ramanap is amazing, but I need to find either a Wasteland or a Knight of the Reliquary stat. Probably just gonna cheat in. I mean, I can play the other Stoneforge Mystic right now and just like go find nothing, and then just cheat in the sword. But honestly, I think that attacking is gonna be attack for 2 and oh, okay, yeah, I think that's a better idea, and that way I can hold up for swords. Yeah, I like that line, Fox. Get in for 2 damage. Maybe. I'm gonna cast this. Swords to Plowshares, whatever gigantic thing they decide to play. Which they really don't have good mana online yet. Okay. Ivugin, that gives them, they can play a 5-drop. Oh, they can play much more than a 5-drop. Okay, there's a Grim Monolith. Tap for 3 mana. Tap for 5 mana. Chalice on 1? And that shuts down Swords of Plowshares, but that doesn't shut down anything else that we're doing. Untap an artifact. Tap it again. Play Basalt Monolith. Okay, they literally have 1 card in hand. And I think they can start activating Eye. So we really don't have a whole lot of time to work with. Dark Depths is interesting. You got us, opponent. Is this the grinding station backup plan? I don't know. They don't have a grinding station. Okay. So this turn I can play. I think what I want to do is play Ramanap Excavator, play a Verdant Catacombs, crack it, and equip Sword to yeah, I think I'm doing this. This way I'm getting no, I'm actually gonna wait on the draw. I wanna be able to get more pressure onto the board. Not only that, but this just works well. I mean, I'm not telling you that what you're saying is wrong. Just I'm deciding to do this. Or it's wrong. It's one of the two. Hit for 4, hit for 2 more. Yeah. Yeah. If we draw Wasteland, it'd look pretty silly, but we didn't. Alright. So they know we can't swords them. They only have 1 card left in hand, so they draw, and then, like, do they have a threat or do they not have a threat? I really hope they just, like, untap or just, like, pass the turn and Ayavugan at the end of the turn. Because they... Hold on. How much mana do they have? Use one, untap with Voltaic Key, then they have 6, 7 mana. 7 mana plus Ayavugan. Plus whatever land they have. Yeah, 7 plus the 2 Eldrazi. Please no all is dust. Yeah, no kidding. They just untap Grim Monolith, and I really think they're just going to activate Eye. I think I play this. Hold on, let me see. So definitely playing. No, okay. Yeah, this turn it matters much more. Yeah, this is Ulamog. Exile 2 on cast. So if that's the case, do I just want to hit with Stoneforge, right? Stoneforge and Raminap. So I'm hitting for 5 and then 6, 7, put them to 4. And then hopefully I can get Wasteland. If I don't get Wasteland, then I can just put Stoneforge and Thalia onto the board and just hope that what I'm dealing with isn't All is Dust and it's just Ulamog, because I feel like All is Dust would have come down last turn if they had it. So that's the attack I'm going to make. I'm going to start off with an attack. I don't need to play my land yet. Yeah, I considered hitting with Jitte too, but I'm putting them to 4. That's why I'd rather just get like 2 more creatures on. Next turn I could do it. Well, that doesn't really help anybody. I really am thinking, like, depths to scare them. Nah, I'm just going to flood the board. If it's All is Dust, I'm, like, really in trouble. I probably didn't. Now that I think about it, I really shouldn't have fetched that land for Dryad Arbor. I needed to wait. I really needed to wait. Because that would have been, like, the only saving grace if they just All is Dust. Can they search for All is Dust with this? Oh yeah, creature card. That's what I thought. Okay. But the thing is like, both of these are going to be tapped. I don't think they're going to have enough mana to play Ulamog. Because this costs 10. There's 2, there's 4. But they have, so they like use Cloud Po. Okay, they have City of Traders. Do they have 10 mana? So they use this, use Voltaic Key. Then they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're really close. Or am I missing a mana somewhere? One, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. And then they just concede. Oh, that is so funny. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. I like Blessed Alliance, because that's like one of the few things that we can use to kill their creatures. Definitely bringing in Pithing Needle, although yeah, I'm still gonna bring oh yeah, Crescent Grip for sure. I think I want Pithing Needle. it doesn't hit monoliths, right? Maybe I don't need 2. Oh yeah. Yeah, good plan. Good plan. Yeah, I probably don't need 2. But like this can hit Voltaic Key, which is useful. This has more play to it than a lot of cards in our deck. Let's just put it that way. And seeing what I've seen, I highly, highly doubt they keep in chalices. That would just be strange to me if they did. Yeah, Mother of Runes is garbage, and so is Sylvan Safekeeper. Plow is okay. It can absolutely matter. I mean, maybe we don't need all 4, but it's better than a lot of terrible cards. Library is really not like the most special thing either. The only reason this stays in is because, yeah, Teague's not the best. Teague comes out in a lot of matchups. Like, the only reason I'm keeping Library is because we need to find Wasteland so badly that we'll actually accept this. Oh, I know. I know Library's good. I like Sly Pride Mage a lot. We could board out the Jitte. What's our other board out? I'm actually keeping an eye on our clock because I'm... like, Scooz isn't the most amazing either. Just run 61. I could cut down on a swords maybe. It's like swords or Jitte, but Jitte actually has like more play to it than a lot of these cards. A basic land cut? No, I'm gonna keep my lands. I need to hit pretty high amounts of mana. I'm gonna just run it like this. This works for me. Alright, we have a Wasteland. We have Thalia. I really, really, really like Thalia in this matchup. Especially with a Wasteland. And we have Caracas. Okay, cool. This isn't like the most beautiful hand. We have a ton of land, but these 3 cards kind of make it worth it. Okay, they have a Cloud Post. Oh, they mulligan to 5. Oh, I'm on Wasteland plan, guys. They're on a mull to 5. Like, how many lands can they actually have in their hand? Plus a threat. As much as I want to just go for this. But maybe to the new zone later. Yeah. All right. New Cloud Post. So do I Wasteland this one? What do you think, Fox? Help a brother out. Do we just Wasteland this one too, or do we let them play start the game again? Wasteland before a Needle. Okay. All right. I'm A-okay with that. Either way, I mean, I feel like this play has much less variance to it. Like, we have our lands, we're gonna hit Thalia. Heck, we have so many lands, we're probably gonna hit Sigarda. This was like the reason for doing what I wanted to do. Is like, okay, this was the reason to go for Thalia early, but they were gonna get this before Thalia anyway. Oh, nice. Okay. So now I get to fetch up a Dryad Arbor. or sorry, not a Dryad Arbor. Get a Dryad Arbor with the Green Sun Zenith. That's what I mean. Yeah, and so they're like way off of keeping Grim Monolith going. So they have 5 mana now with 4 cards in hand. And if they don't have another land drop, then this is really, really restrictive to them, because just to keep going, they have to tap the Grim Monolith. I love this card though. Okay, so they're gonna, yeah, so they're gonna put Chalice on 2. That's fine. Especially considering they can't untap the Monolith and they didn't play a land. Normally I'm like, oh dang, we can't play Thalia. It's like, whatever. Alright. Let's fish some more lands out of our deck. Start getting in while they're getting themselves with Ancient Tomb. At this point, we're just trying to get to Sigarda, because that's the only thing in our hand we can actually cast. Oh, Thespian Stage. Oh, I did not even see that. I did not see that at all. Shoot, Fox, you're so right. Ah. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Well, isn't it the same, though? Because I needed double white anyway for this. So even if I do Thespian Stage and do that, oh, then I go white source. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same, Fox. Check it. It's the same. Okay. Actually, this is fantastic. I just... Copy Tomb is Sigarda? No, Sigarda's double white. Sigarda's double white. I had to have 2 white in play. This turn I'm casting Council's Judgment and getting rid of Grim Monolith. That's what's happening. Yeah, see? Alright, guys. We get a fight for that 3 and 2. We started off just terrible, lost to some blue-white decks, and now we're crawling our way back. And after this match, I do need to head over. Yeah, like, so HC Fox, even if I did that, it would have been the exact same amount of turns to get to Sigarda. It's because of the way I sequence my lands. I need a double. Okay. Double Wasteland. Ship it back to Modern and play Titan Shift. No. How about that? So this hand is weak to Wasteland, but at least we kind of get to keep up with them. I am gonna keep, but I definitely recognize that this could potentially be a really bad hand. It could also be a very, very, very good hand. We're going to find out. I feel like every time I keep a hand in Legacy, it's like, okay, well, this is weak to that. This is weak to that. Yeah, this hand's fine. It's a keep. It's a keep. Like, against an unknown deck, it's 100% a keep. Yeah, and we're swordsing this. And wastelanding them. So the play I make is I play Wasteland. I play Wasteland, and then this allows me to swords, and then if they daze, I can use the Wasteland to pay for it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So from this point, I'm not going to attack with the mother. Like, 1 damage isn't really worth it. Even though attacking with the mom right now really isn't a scary thing to do. Just avoid it. Suck it, check pile, suck it. Now I go for that basic swamp. Ball therapy, you got it. What's the name? What is the name? Green Sun Zenith. That is a miss, my friend. All right. Yeah, more than likely Grixis Delver. I'm going to hold the mom up one more time, obviously. I always have a hard time knowing when I'm supposed to attack with mom and when I'm supposed to leave her back. I think, I mean, like 99% of the time you just leave it back, but still. Yeah, and I'll swords this as well. Okay, so this is actually Esper. This is the Esper Stoneblade deck. Yeah, it's Esper Stoneblade, 100%. That's the tell. That's the tell right there. Which Kasali Pride Mage is gonna look like it already looks like an all-star. They're like, let's go get Batterskull, and I'm just like, go for it. Just kill this now. It's not like they're gonna block with it anyway, but it doesn't really matter. I could play the Wasteland, but I don't think this is gonna have anything to kill. So let's just attack for 3 and play mom. The only reason I'm playing mom here is because it's the last card that they could Cabal Therapy. Otherwise, it wouldn't really matter. I'd rather them do it blind, and let's be real, if they blind name Gaddock Teague, just not happening. I'm going to hold my Wasteland. Another one? Alright, they got another one. If they blind name Teague, they're God. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. So they didn't play a land, which means they really are just planning to like get a Batterskull into play or a Jitte. With that said, I think playing this Wasteland's gonna be fine. This allows me to play Teague or Thalia, which it's just gonna be Thalia, and hold up the mana to Kasali Pride Mage. Actually, I don't need to play the Wasteland yet. Yeah. The mom can keep the Jitte. Yeah, mom can keep both off the board very, very easily. So the Batterskull's probably the priority. So this is getting forced. Let's see what so they forced a probe away. Yeah, I'm not going to show it yet. I don't need to. The Mother of Ruins are so strong. Wow, really? They don't have a land either? They're just playing this? Okay. Alright. Well, let's attack for more damage. All right. Now they don't have to blind name the Teague. They're just taking 2 life for this. Cabal Therapy. Take Teague. You got it. You got him. Look at you go. And we know that 2 of their cards are equipments and they have no land. So I would assume that we're just going to see an equipment. Like Fox said earlier, Jitte is really just not great because damage is going to get prevented all crazy like. Yeah, it was a terrible therapy. I absolutely agree. Oh, they're just casting the Jitte? Seems like a weird thing to do. Okay. That's fine. I guess they want to leave up a blocker. Do they not realize how good Mother of Ruins is in this case? Maybe not. Whoa. Guys, I found it. I found the thing. I found the thing. In this case, I would just kill Death right now. I really don't have any fear of anything else. Yeah, it is concede time for them. Because I kill Jitte, or sorry, I kill Death right now. Yep, you got it. Good call, Fox. Alright, let's board. So this is another Stoneforge Mystic deck. We lost to a Stoneforge Mystic deck in round 2. So I think we can conclude pretty close to the same thing. We want to be able to deal with don't kill Deathrite Shaman. What would I have killed? You just like let them have the mana and then just, or do you just think like leave it up and whatever they equip to is what we're killing? Or okay. I mean, it didn't really matter how we did it. Like, we were in such a good position. Okay, so Croson Grip, like Council's Judgment. I think those 5 cards are pretty good. We can bring in the Ethersworn Canonist. That's what Fox was saying earlier. That it tends to be pretty good against Stoneforge Mystic decks, which I can understand. The only artifacts that they have are just those the equipments, and they don't tend to get cast. All right, so cards we're taking out. Yeah, so we can go down on a Thalia at least. Sylvan Safekeeper doesn't seem like the greatest thing ever. Teague doesn't seem all that great. Teague does stop Force of Will, but still, that's not really worth keeping just a 2/2 in. It's for different matchups. What else are we boarding? Yeah. Oh yeah, we went down on a Deathrite Shaman. 2 more cards. Yeah, Teague's okay, but he's not good. I'm gonna run down on a Mom. I need 1 more cut. I'll hit submit on 61 before I go into game 2 again, like that. Oh, the depths. Good, thank you. I would not have... I keep forgetting to look at my lands. Thanks, Fox. You got my back. Alright. Game 2, we're up a game. Oh, I should probably update my record too. I don't know if I'll ever get good at updating this, guys. I do not think that this is a keep. There's just no way this is a keep. Hands fine makes a skews. Double white and a black on Toxic. I mean, this Toxic is a good reason to keep the hand. Alright, we have some lands. We have some play. We're on the draw. Let's see what happens. It is a super sketchy hand, though. We don't have white to just kill this Deathrite Shaman. We drew something good. Now we do have white as long as this lives. We're on the draw anyways. Nothing matters. Okay. I don't know if I've ever had that mentality in a Magic game. I'm going to keep this bad hand. No, I'm not Brian. Who do I look like? Brian sees hands like this, and he's like, oh, this is a snap keep. And I'm like, Brian, we have some things to consider. Hold on. Okay, now I don't know if we swords. Play Stifle, you'll understand. Toxic Deluge for 20. Yeah, just send him a message. Toxic Deluge, 20. Got you. Alright. So I can Green Sun for a Scoos now. That would be really, really annoying to them. But let's see. Yeah, I don't think I Green Sun to Zenith either. I think I'm just gonna. Oh, you think I kill the Tundra in Birds of Paradise? Okay, I like it. Make them use their Deathrite Shamans for mana. It does turn on both their Deathrites, but this really isn't a hand where I should be too scared about it. We have answers to most things. Yeah, it's not like the greatest idea, but like, so they have 2 mana right now, and I'm giving them access to 3. Yeah. And then I can swords 1. So they're still gonna have 3 Jorgensen. Yeah, I'm just main phase this all. Well, they don't have any mana. Okay. So yeah, so this play puts them on 2 mana, and then they get to draw land, and everything is just fine. But I do have another Wasteland, and I think that line was the best for pushing our opponent off of lands. So what's the percentage that they have a force? Oh yeah, this is the same. Interesting. So Wasteland, Tundra, and Green Sun for something? Make them work for the monk? Well, hold on. Fox really hates tundras. Yeah, he does. Isn't that just okay though? If I just like let this get forced, don't I want to be able to toxic deluge their board? Like I want this to get forced. Let's just go. I think I'm supposed to go get I think I'm supposed to go get the Scavenging Ooze. It's either that or I'm canceling Judgment. I'm going to cancel Judgment the Monastery Mentor. I mean, I could hit the Deathrite. I could. I could cancel Judgment the Deathrite. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I like that. Yeah, no critter in the yard. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to cancel Judgment something. And honestly, I don't really care that they have their second mana. I really think I want this off the board. I'm not going to make them work for it. And if this is important, then they force it, and then I can like Green Sun, you know, and then the rest of my hand is good. It's a fine play. Like, there's a lot of different lines I can take, and neither of them look particularly like great. None of them look particularly bad either. It's just cancels Judgment on the Monastery Mentor. The reason I like this play is because if it does resolve, okay, if it doesn't resolve, then they're forcing it and going down to one card. If it does resolve, then we get the Monastery Mentor off the board, and they only have a couple cards in hand to keep going, which we need some more time in this game as well. What's up with my clock? What? You have a problem with my clock? I know, I kind of like hitting the Deathrite Shaman too, but I feel like this is the line that like puts them the most in trouble. Because like another land, and I really wouldn't feel all that bad about the swords. Yeah, so they're just they're just swordsing the birds just because they don't want this to happen. But I can go get a Deathrite Shaman with Green Sun. And then just combat their mana that way. Which actually sounds like a really good idea. Now this makes me want to get... no, I'll get Deathrite Shaman. I'll get Deathrite Shaman. Yeah, Deathrite seems good here. I can either keep them off of mana, but if they try to use it for mana this turn because they know I'm going to do that, then this next turn I just get to untap and play Knight of the Reliquary. Both things I'm okay with. Exactly. See? Fetch a Tundra. Fetch a Tundra. See what happens. We just rip a... Oh, nice. Okay, so they get Engineered Explosives on one. Yep, so Green Sun's going to go get a Dryad Arbor, 100%. Get a Tundra. Do it. See what happens if you get one. Definitely wasn't expecting to see next Engineered Explosives. Not sure if I really could have played around that either. Even playing Umezawa's Jitte this next turn isn't the worst. We're in okay shape. If this Dryad Arbor lives, we're in okay shape. Let's put it that way. Even better. Even better. You hear that, Fox? Jorgensen's bringing 4 Tundra just for you. If we don't sanction it, he's playing 5 of them. In fact, Jorgensen, I think we have like 7 more in our case. I'll let you borrow them. Just play like 20 of those suckers. Okay. So, question, guys. Tell me if this works the way I think it does. If I deluge for 2 and the Arbor dies, does Knight of the Reliquary live? Am I thinking it works the way it does? Or no, these will go to the graveyard at the same time. No, I'm thinking of the whole Tarmogoyf instant thing. I take it back. I take it back. Definitely just sorting this. Yeah, they die at the same time. Okay. Yeah, that was a really good draw. You're not wrong. Baron Sky. Yeah, I could just tap it. You're absolutely right. All right, they're gonna get a Force of Will. Seems good. So now they know we're just looking at... they have no cards in hand after this. Okay, yeah, then I just get to sacrifice a land and deluge for... Well, wouldn't I have to deluge for 3? Hold on, guys. You think I deluge for 2 and just leave him with the Monastery Mentor? Okay. Oh, yeah. That works. That works because like leaving him with the Monastery Mentor doesn't matter too much because we have him as Jitte. Yeah. So let's get a fetch. Oh, yeah, get a fetch. Okay. Yeah, I forget it works that way. Knight of the Reliquary is a stupid card. Awesome. And they just pass the turn. Ooh, and a mom. Yeah, I'm just... Oh, jeez. So I think I play the Umezao Jite, and I'm gonna tap this one more time. I don't think I need to attack yet. Just get another fetch. So I need to fetch for white. Let's grab a Windswept Heath. Okay. Yeah, so this next turn I feel really good about just equipping and attacking. Because that puts them on a turn, 2-turn clock. Yeah. Awesome, guys. We did it. We did it. We came back. We went 3-2. I did the thing. Definitely a learning curve to playing a deck like this online. I was really, really uncomfortable with the deck at the start of the tournament. And really felt better about it later. So yeah, guys, here, let me pull the deck up again. Let's see. Maybe let's move everything over so I can enlarge these a little bit for everybody. Let's just put our fetches over here. So basic plains, 2 basic forest, our fetchable sources. There we go. And look, a Dryad Arbor. That thing. Yeah, so yeah, that was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy this deck. There's a lot of different ways to build it, a lot of different ways to use Green Sun Zenith in general. But I was a little disappointed we never got to use Titania. That's a card I wanted to use. But I mean, most of the cards we used in our sideboard, we didn't use the Fairy Macabre or the Surgical Extraction, but we just kind of ended up against 2 Stoneforge decks, a Miracles deck, a Delver deck, and a Eldrazi deck. So we never actually faced a deck where like hitting their graveyard hard ever mattered. I mean, a couple Snapcaster decks, but I don't find these to be like worth it bringing in against like a deck that plays like 2 or 3 Snapcaster. But the deck felt great. There's probably a couple things I'll change before the next time I play it, which we already have a good number of decks here, but I will definitely play this deck again. It is an up my alley deck, so probably practice with it a little bit too. But just to let you guys know, later tonight we do have a Legacy stream at Paragon City Games. So that is going to be live Magic. We're going to stream 3 rounds, and we'll have, I believe, Sean and Brandon will be commentating on that one. And also, you can always join us on Tuesdays as well. I know a lot of you already join us on Tuesdays, but I just started doing these home streams, so give me feedback. If there are things that you feel like I could change that would easily make things better, or if you like what's going on, just let me know. I definitely plan on playing lots of different decks with Legacy. We're also streaming Standard, but as far as Legacy goes, I really want just a ton I want a ton of different decks. You think I should swap out the depths? I mean, these decks are like known for having a depths, but not all of them play it. Some of them like opt out of it, and they want different tech in there. So yeah, I do have plans to get this Stoneforge deck built. We're just down Liliana's right now. I mean, I guess there's true names as well, but at some point we'll get some Lilianas, and I'll be able to play Jund, and we'll be able to play a little bit of this deck, because I really do think this deck wants a Liliana. Depths main, play the good Lily. What's the good Lily? Last Hope? That's not the good Lily. Get out of here. That's the other good Lily. But yeah, so we have Turbo Depth. I'm probably going to toy with this deck a little bit, but I have little to no experience playing decks like this. So I'd probably jump into it and just like lose a lot. I may start streaming with it after I've done some reps with it. We still have the Stifle Knot deck that HC Fox sent us that Brian's like obsessed with. I enjoyed the opposition deck a ton, but at some point I would really like to convert this into being elves. I would love to play some elves. And we have like Miracles, Brian's beloved food chain deck, and yes, on my computer, these Miss Hologriffins look normal, and so do the food chains. I know what you guys are thinking. +1, kill your guy. 4 turns later, you win. Easy. So easy. Oh geez, Fox. Yeah, then we have Bomberman. I know that Brian just loves this deck, but I think it's a pain online, so you probably won't see me playing it. 4-color, I'm gonna mess with this deck quite a lot too. And I'll probably mess with some like Kess Pile and Sultai decks a lot in the future. But as for right now, I'm kind of just sticking with this reactive deck style. It's kind of my bread and butter. So I'll stick with these decks for now, and then as I get more comfortable with MTGO, I'll probably branch out and start playing stuff like this. So yeah. Let's see. Well, guys, that's going to do it. I have to go and like run the tournament that you guys are going to watch tonight, so I will not be playing. I know what you're all thinking. You're like, thank God we don't have to watch Kyra playing Jund. Like, this is everything we could ever hope for. So I will not be playing tonight. But we're going to do more live streams, lots and lots of live streams. And we are splitting 50-50 with doing standard streams. So if standard interests you at all, come join us. If not, and yes, Fox, yes, Jorgensen, I know you guys don't care. I know. Oh my goodness, Fox, that would be hilarious. Okay, well, you guys know that like every time a tournament starts, somebody comes up to me and they're like, "Hey, can I borrow your Jund deck for the tournament?" Guys, I am totally going to put Rancor in there for this tournament. I'm doing it. I don't even need a stip. I'm just doing it. You guys good with that? You guys happy? Jorgensen, Fox, we good? I'm going to put Rancor in my Jund deck and just hand it off to somebody tonight. Find somebody on hex depths. Oh yeah, sure. Let me get right on that. Hold on. Yeah, I hope it gets stream time too. But I mean, there's only 3 rounds on Tuesday, and to be even more frank, let me actually switch over to this camera. And to be even more frank with it, oh, I haven't set up my camera for this one. Oh well, that's cool. So yeah, guys, I'll hand it off to somebody, but keep in mind that people don't. Whoever I hand this deck off to, they don't pilot it all that great. I think it's like 3 different players that I'll hand it off to, and like each time I hand it off, it's like they come back and they're like, I went 1 and 2, or I went 2 and 2, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? You just kill their things. That's all you got to do. It's easy. And it's actually really not easy, but watch them win with a 4-1 trample first strike Black Thalia. 4-2 ESG. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. I hope you guys are going to be able to tune into tonight's stream. I know that Legacy is the best, so come back and join us. But yeah, I'd like to thank Paragon City Games for sponsoring this stream, because if it weren't for them, I would not be able to be here at home doing this. It really is the place to play Magic. They really care about their community, and I say that because I'm a part of it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and Hail Heroes. Have a great